Hi everyone, so today I wanted to do the top 5 perfumes tag, so I'll just hop right into it. So at number 5, I'll get to the best one at the end. At number 5, my favourite perfume is the Estée Lauder Pleasures. That's what it looks like. And this is a very curious perfume. I've had this one for quite a while. I mean, I've repurchased it quite a few times. The first time I got it, I actually got it from my boyfriend at that time. And I really wasn't quite sure, but he absolutely assured me that it smells delicious. And it's one of those perfumes that you use up and you get to the end and you think, okay, maybe I don't need to repurchase this, and then you find yourself a couple of months later smelling it on someone else, and you just find out how much you missed it. At least that was my case. So I really like this perfume. It's got a very curious smell. It's really hard to describe. It's quite summery, but it's quite what's the word? It's quite spicy. So it's great during the day, but you could also easily wear it if you go out at night. It's just lovely. And this is the original one. I think there is Estée Lauder Pleasures 2 or Light Pleasures or something, which is in a pink bottle. And I wasn't so mad about it, but I do love this one. So that's my number 5. My number 4 is Hot Couture by Givenchy. This is what the bottle looks like. You can see how low I am on that one. And that one is quite the opposite of the Estée Lauder. This one is very eveningy, quite heavy, quite florally, which I don't usually like floral perfumes, but this one is very florally. And it's just beautiful. It's really sophisticated, I suppose. This is one of those perfumes that if you smell it on someone, you think this is a really expensive perfume. I don't use it very often, but I do use it for special occasions when I go out for dinner with my boyfriend, or for Christmas, for like a Christmas party, something quite sophisticated. So that's my number 4, and I think this is about a second or a third bottle that I purchased of this one. Number 3, it's the Hermes, and this one is called Eau Des Marveilles, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I probably am, but that's just because I don't speak French. And this one is my favorite summer fragrance. In summer, I don't wear any other. And this one is, again, it's quite spicy, but it's very fruity. And again, it's one of those fragrances that every time I wear it, people think I'm wearing an incredibly expensive fragrance, which, again, it's not a cheap fragrance, but that bottle easily lasts me, well, the whole summer if I wear it every single day. I think this one I had for a couple of years now. I'm right at the end of it, but this one was a 30 millilitres one as well. And I think this one I purchased at as special as you can for about £35, so it's not that bad, but I do love that one. Number 2 is my Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy. Now I'm sure you guys all know about this fragrance. I had loads of you loving it or seen it behind you on as one of your fragrance. This is just all around fragrance. This is one of those that you can wear winter, fall, summer, spring, it doesn't matter. And it's one that I always come back to. It's very sweet. It's quite florally, I would say. But I just love it. It's for me, this is an everyday fragrance, and yeah, and I think this is my 3rd, 4th, maybe 5th bottle even. And yeah, and I'll keep repurchasing this. This has got a really funny story, actually, this one. The way I found this fragrance was that I actually went to Selfridges in London, and I went to repurchase one of those Vela tracksuits, which I absolutely love. I mean, it is nothing else I ever travel in. I don't really wear them for like an everyday life or at the weekends or anything like that, but I absolutely love traveling in them. It's the most comfortable tracksuit in the world. Especially for long haul flights, there is nothing better. Anyway, and when I went to the counter to pay for my tracksuit, the lady that was behind the counter was wearing this fragrance, and I would never ever usually do anything like this, but I actually said to her, I'm really sorry, but you smell lovely, what are you wearing? And she said to me, is the new Juicy Couture, and this was about 3 or 4 years ago, and it was literally just as the fragrance came out, and I purchased it straight away and never looked back. Absolutely love it. And finally, my ultimate #1 fragrance of life is the Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. For you guys who have this, or you know, just had a sample, because this is how I came about it. I just had a couple of samples with, I think, a couple of makeup stuff that I purchased from Chanel, and I immediately went to buy this, and I've been wearing this for now 5 years or so, and I keep repurchasing it and repurchasing it. And this is a fragrance that similar to one actually to the Givenchy Hot Couture, it's very, very sophisticated. It's very eveningy. I don't wear this during the day. I know other people do, but I don't. I just think it's quite eveningy fragrance, but I don't think it's kind of exclusive to a special occasion. I kind of think that just a nice dinner out with friends is great. And the other thing I absolutely love about this, it lasts so long. So and it's got, I can't even describe it, it's got a specific it's got a specific smell to it. It's really difficult to describe. I would recommend anyone who hasn't tried this one to go and buy it. I'm not huge on Chanel fragrances. I've tried quite a few and I like some better than others, but I wouldn't go and purchase any of these. But that one, so far, even my friends who don't particularly like quite heavy fragrances absolutely love this one, so I would highly recommend for you to go and buy this one. So that's my ultimate #1 fragrance. There is one more that I would kind of like to throw into the mix, which I haven't mentioned. It probably would make my top 5. I'm kind of indecisive. Maybe it would be my 5.5. And that's the Gucci Rush, the original one in the red bottle. I haven't got one because I literally finished it about 2 or 3 weeks ago and I haven't repurchased it yet. But that is for me another everyday fragrance like the Juicy Couture. I mean, you can probably see from the fragrances I wear, I like quite sweet, spicy fragrances. Yeah, so any of you guys, I mean, the Gucci Rush in particular has been around for ages and ages and ages, but I would definitely go and try that one because it's beautiful. And I think I said in my last haul video, I actually managed to find a very similar fragrance in River Island here in the UK, which is just in a little bottle. I can't even remember now what it's called, but it is in my haul video. That gets like when I went to the shops and I saw that fragrance and I smelt it, I was just thinking, oh my god, I have to repurchase my Gucci Rush one because again is one of, I don't know whether it's just me, but I'm one of those people that I get to the bottom of a fragrance and I kind of think okay, well, you know, I really enjoy that, but I can have a break. And then I literally go out and I either smell it on someone and I immediately recognize it, or I go to the shops and, you know, smell something similar. And I kind of think like, yeah, I really miss that in my collection, and I just repurchase it. So anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please respond with your tags, with your favourite perfumes. I love trying new perfumes, so it will be really interesting to see what you guys like, and I will definitely go out and try them out. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, bye.